the Spirit offers divine healing. Right? It says there will be beauty for ashes, right? There will be joy for mourning. There will be praise for despair, right? And the Spirit of the Lord, through his servant, Isaiah is speaking here, is offering this. Now, this is the part where it got a little personal for me. So what begins to unfold? And for me, it was for the pain of my dad walking away, I was given joy. Right? For the nights we had no food, like we were filled. For the shame of being evicted out of our house, when I came home one evening, God gave peace. Right? That this exchange, right? This joy for what should be awful, what should lead to pain, was joyful. This, brothers and sisters, is the heart of cultivation, right? This is what we do, right? This is part of what we do as servants of the kingdom, right? So someone, my mom and others, made sure that instead of me becoming a victim of my circumstance, right, and having a victim mentality, that I was filled with the Spirit of God. I was introduced to this thing, and it gave joy, and it gave peace, and it gave fulfillment, right? That divine healing is the heart of cultivation. It is your ministry played out, right? Pouring into people, praying for folks, your phone ringing in the middle of the night, you sitting with a crying kid or a teenager who just got pregnant, or whatever the situation might be that you and I are exchanging. We are not allowing that thing to go make victims and create bitterness and give ashes, but instead it will give joy. It will give peace, right? That is the heart of cultivation. Now, walk with me. I'm going to be finished in a minute. Now, that coupled with giving to a poor kid, right? A kid who grew up in the middle of the city in Philly, whose mom raised 4 boys by herself. So no victim mentality. No, like, what was given in this place was this idea of life. That I can live, the creativity that God gave me, the truth and wonder and kingdom imagination and faith, all of these things started flooding in my soul. Now, there are some folks in this room who grew up the same way. And I know you're here. And I know you come to conferences and you don't think they're for you. I know sometimes you feel like, why am I sitting in this room? I'm not a relocator, right? I didn't leave my neighborhood. Well, here is what this word says, right? That those who have received this, that you are the planting of the Lord. Divine life enters our soul and it sits in you. You become the planting, a living organism, planted by the Spirit's healing power. What does that mean in midst of this scripture and in midst of what we're doing? That when we're in communities and when we're in neighborhoods and we are cultivating as we should be, there's going to be some indigenous folks that come up in the midst of that, right? There's going to be some kid in the neighborhood who drove you or drives you crazy. But if you cultivate right, if you stick with that cultivation, then that kid, that brother, that sister becomes literally the planting of the Lord.